What's up, guys? It's your boy Raymond. We just got to Clermont, Florida. We arrived in Tampa yesterday. And the reason we're here is because we're going to present artwork that I made for somebody in particular. We're going to be showing up to Noah Lyles' house right now. We're about 25 minutes away. We're going to see if he likes his artwork. We're going to get his reaction, and we're probably going to sit down and have a little conversation with him. Package. We're gonna reveal it in a minute. Yeah. Just waiting on him. See what he says in my DMs. What's up, man?
How you doing?
I was about to say, Jack, where'd you go?
You guys training today or?
Nope.
Day off?
It's my day off. I don't train on weekends.
Oh, okay.
Except for when it's like deep inside championship season.
Yeah. Alright. You wanna do it right here?
Yeah.
I bet. You have a knife by chance?
I do.
Sweet.
You don't have to use your key.
Yeah. Yeah, I take this thing good. When I ship
You gotta
it.
protect it, man.
Yeah, man. So you're not looking at it. That's perfect. This is it, man.
Okay. Way cooler in person.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks smaller in the picture.
No, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's gonna fit right in.
Right in? You got a spot just for that?
You got a spot just for that. It's gonna fit right in.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate it, man.
Of course, man. Yes, sir.
France, Italy, Netherlands,
Uh-huh.
almost every.
You been to Romania?
No, not Romania.
Yeah, I went
I've been
there
to
last
Rabat.
month. Yeah.
No, I've been to Rabat.
Okay.
I've been to, of course, the UK.
Uh-huh.
Monaco, probably one of my favorite places for sure. Japan.
So your passport book's just stamped, right?
Well, the crazy thing is I've lost many passports.
Yeah.
I've probably lost 3 passports.
You
in
just
my whole-
renewing them and
Yeah,
new pages.
yeah. You just get expedited real quick.
Yeah.
Cause it's like I gotta go. Like I need it now.
Mm-hmm. What's been your favorite country though? Like, if you were to recommend me, because I want to go more
You gotta go to
places.
Japan.
Japan?
You gotta go,
Tokyo.
You gotta go to Tokyo.
Okay.
Even the rural parts of Japan, like you have to visit. It's gorgeous.
You been you probably mentioned Spain.
I haven't been to Spain, but there was a time when I was about to go. I've been to Italy. I haven't been to Spain.
Nice there?
Where was I? I was in Rome. It was all right.
Yeah.
It was all right. It was really congested.
Uh-huh.
I've heard that there are better places
You want me to
to
sit down?
go.
All right, guys. This is the first. I don't know if it's the first or one of the second, third episodes of Starving Artists, but I'm here with Olympian and 2023 world champion, 2022 as well, right? World champion.
6-time world champion.
I'm here with 6-time world champion Noah Lyles. It's nice to meet you, bro.
Same.
Nice to meet you. First off, I'm just gonna ask, man, how you doing? You doing good? Things going good?
I'm living life. I'm a little tired today. I had one heck of a workout yesterday, so today I'm
Yeah.
just chilling, relaxing, enjoying the Florida weather. And everybody gets to live in weather like this all throughout the year, so you gotta make the most of it.
Mm-hmm. So how did this all start for you? Like, at what age or what point in your life did you think like, oh man, like I need to do this?
Shoot. Well, for most of my younger days, I want to say 6 through 12 years old, I was playing almost every other sport. Basketball, not football. My mom didn't want me playing football. She thought it was too aggressive, concussions and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But soccer, swimming, gymnastics, baseball, and we were doing pretty much everything. But then I'm playing basketball, which was my first love, and I get to this point where I'm realizing how much more ambitious I am than other people, how much more I'm willing to work.
Yeah.
And the team just wasn't stepping up to the goal.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm gonna go try this track thing out.
Yeah.
Both
I'm
my
gonna go
parents-
solo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because both of my parents were track runners. So I was like, I know I have the genes. So eventually I get into it. I learned I'm a good high jumper. Start doing that for a few years. By the time we get to 2012, I think I'm 15 years old. I'm like, oh shoot, I'm fast in the 200. And me and my brother are watching the Olympic trials, and then we're like, okay, if we drop a second every year, in 2016 we go to the Olympics. And all of a sudden, that was like our goal. That was our mission.
Yeah.
And from there, we just kept building and building until we got to 2016. And we're getting deals from Adidas and Nike and Brooks and Under Armour, and we're like, yo, why go to college when you can go pro and make
That's
money?
what I was about to ask you that.
Yeah.
In 2016, you went pro, right?
Yeah.
What made you go? Obviously, probably because you got deals and stuff. But what made you want to go pro right out of high school like that?
Oh, I was never gonna go to college.
You're never gonna go to college?
I mean, I had signed at the University of Florida, but that was always the B plan. I was not really trying to go to college. I'm not a traditional learner whatsoever.
Same here, bro. But this might be a hard question to answer, but let's fast forward to.
Trust me, you're gonna learn. I pride myself on answering questions.
Okay, not really a hard one, really, but if there was one, let's fast forward to 2019 when you won. Was that your first individual gold, like world stage?
That was I'd say that was my first world championships.
Which, out of 2019, 2022, and 2023, if you were to rank them, least favorite to favorite, obviously they're all great for you, probably. But which one holds a more special place in your heart?
2019 is definitely my least favorite.
Really?
Even though it got the job done, it was such a hard championship. It was so late in the year. It was my first one. It wasn't that fast of a time. In the first 2 years after that, I would look back at that race and be like, oh, that's such an ugly race, but it just got me the title. But now people don't even know that because all they see is the medal. So it's changed my point of view of how I look at championships, but it's still not my favorite.
Yeah.
I'd say Oregon is probably my favorite.
Okay.
Over 2023, just
really?
Because
American record.
The American record, it's on home soil, and I just remember how I was feeling that championships. It was the first time that I had a full-blown full stadium. 2019, attendance was weak. 2020 got postponed. 2021, no crowd. Finally, we get to 2022, and it's finally a full stadium, and it's in the U.S. I couldn't have asked for anything better.
Okay.
Budapest was amazing, and grabbing the Triple Crown, grabbing my first 100-meter world championship title. It still is never going to live up to the hype of having your own country, grabbing the sweep in the 200, and hearing that USA chant throughout the whole stadium.
Yeah. Okay. So I know I did a little bit of research. You said 2021 to Olympics. You had a little bit of going through mental health stuff or whatever?
Oh, it wasn't a little bit. It was a
lot. What did you do to get through those times and you know what I mean, to finally get back on the track and you were 2022 and 2023?
Yeah. I mean, I have two therapists personally. I have a sports therapist and I have a personal therapist, and I've been working with them for years. My sports therapist I've been working with since I was a sophomore in high school. And my personal therapist has known me since I was a baby. So, my whole life. She's kind of like the family therapist, to be honest. She knows the family very well. But
that's important for sports, right?
It's important to have that anchor, but it's also important to know your mind. But even though I had that, it was just a situation where it was just tragedy and hardship packed on top of each other and all in one condensed spot in time. So eventually, I just got to get on medication. It's not working anymore. And a lot of people don't know that if you end up with chronic depression and you don't get on medication, the longer that you let it fester, the worse it becomes, to a point where when you do finally get on it, you will never be able to get off of it.
Yeah. Gotcha. So after you ran that 6.44 to win in USA Indoors. Was it 6.43? 4.3. Yeah. 6.43 to win USA Indoors. When that moment, were you thinking more all right, I got a shot at the world title, or you were more excited, okay, my start got better, I'm about to destroy in the 100 and 200?
It was both.
Yeah.
There was another one. There was me beating Christian in the 60.
Okay.
Because I'm not known as the 60-meter guy. Again, my worst event. And now I'm turning my worst event into I'm ranked in the top 5 best 60-meter runners now.
Yeah.
That is very unheard of. If you look at a lot of runners throughout history, you don't see a lot of them that fix their issues or fix their weaknesses. And here you have me who throughout the years has constantly known my weaknesses and been vocal about it, and then constantly saying I'm going to fix it. And then you're seeing it, year by year, to a point where it's if I say something, it's going to get done.
Yeah. So with that being said, what are your goals for the Olympic trials and then eventually the Olympics this year in Paris?
Well, it's the same. It's win everything.
Winning everything.
Win everything.
Winning everything, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
If your goal is to win the championships, yeah, there's a layer to it, but as the U.S. Olympics Olympic trials comes up, you got to remember that we are one of the hardest teams to make in the world. You could run 9.9 and still not make the team.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I'm gonna make sure that I'm not gonna be 100% at my top peak, but gonna be very close.
So, are there any competitors on your radar? Like Tobago or anything like?
It's actually Toboho.
Toboho.
Yeah, you don't pronounce the G as a G, you pronounce the G as an H. I just figured that out.
So
I'm just helping you. I don't want you to get.
I heard that on Total Running Productions.
Yeah.
You were saying it that way. I was like,
yeah,
maybe it's a new way. So like, what I meant is like, do any of them intimidate you right now, or you know what I mean? Intimidate.
No.
Only
excite.
Only excite. More competition.
The better the competition, the faster I run. So the faster people get, the more excited I get.
So, do you think the USA is in their best era as it stands right now? I have my answer to that. I think they are, but I want to see if you do and why.
I don't know if you could say the best era. We're talking about sprints specifically, right?
Probably in the sprints only, yeah.
It's still hard to say the best. We're definitely in a lot better spot than we were in 2021 and in 2016.
Yeah.
I'd say that everybody's a lot more even. I can't say that it's faster. I mean, especially when you look at the difference between the 100 and the 200. Yes, in the 100, again, everybody's in that like 980 range.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of people who's run 9.7s, but haven't had enough people who's been consistently running 9.7. During that 2012 era, you had the Justin Gatlin, and they were constantly battling, and you would see the 9.7s pop up constantly.
Yeah.
And even going into the 200, now I would probably say it's a lot harder, for sure. Like we're definitely better in the 200, but still there's that balance. I'd definitely say that this can go down. This season has the possibility to go down as a record-breaking year where everybody says this was the the height of U.S. dominance.
Okay, so speaking of Bolt, like I said earlier, I'm sure you've seen the recent clip of him talking about how he thinks that he has like the secret recipe or whatever to help you break his world record. You think he was just like lying about that just to talk for the camera, or you think he knows something?
It could be a mix. To be honest, I don't really care because I'm going to do it my own way anyway. Yeah.
Gotcha. Would you ever, toward the end of your career, to start training and focusing on like the 400 just for like a year or something, just to get that sub 10, sub 20, and sub 44? Be part of that club? Maybe. Not on your mind at all right now. Right?
It's crossed my mind quite a few times. It's not the race itself, it's the training for it. The training is brutal.
Yeah.
The race is fun. So yeah, it's I can't say for sure. I've definitely thought about it. It's crossed my mind, but I can't make any promises.
Yeah. Okay. You made quite a bit of a storm last year with the whole NBA thing, the World Champions of What thing. So there's this quote by this, I don't know which NBA player, I can't say his name because I don't remember, but he said that I'm closer to LeBron than like the average Joe is to me. So my question is the average Joe, is the gap wider between the average Joe and LeBron, or someone like LeBron, or the average Joe and you? As far as like ability and all that.
I'm the third fastest man ever to live. So you're definitely closer to getting to LeBron than me.
Ooh, okay. And last one, and here, this is probably one of the funnest ones. How has Dragon Ball Z affected like your track and field career, and how has it like helped or anything? You know what I mean?
I'd say that the answer is because everybody wants to know, why is it so many athletes like anime? The reasons athletes like anime is we all have the main character syndrome, and that's what anime provides to us very easily. You have the character that was started from nothing and raised to something, and then you have the overpowered hero that hides their power until it's time. You have the tragic lost hero. You have so many different ways of looking at it, but we all get that fix of, you know, I'm the main character, I'm the showman, I'm the doing the overtop entrances. That's, you know, what we enjoy, I feel, as athletes. Like, we want to make those over the top moments happen. You know, no matter how we might have different ways of doing it, but we still want them to happen. That's why I think that we have such a deep bond for athletes in anime.
Okay. Noah Lyles, thank you very much, brother.
No problem, man.
Yeah, like I was telling him, I got this certificate for you, so in 10 years, if I'm like the best artist in the world, you'll have your one-of-one drawing from
Straight
me.
up.
Straight up. So I'll sign it.
And on this day,
1776.
this day for sure, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Of course, man.
Good luck, my guy.
Thank you, bro. All right, so we just got back from a track meet that Noah invited us to. Now we're here at the beautiful ocean. The reason I'm here right now talking to you guys is because I want to tell you guys what I have planned for hopefully forever. I'm trying to make this a thing. What I'm trying to do is create this show called Starving Artist, and the point is to show you guys that you can make it as an artist here in 2024, because people usually say that artists are quote unquote starving, but I think that if you put in really genuine effort into what you're doing, if you work hard every day, you can really make something out of it. But this is just the first episode. I'm really still trying to work out the kinks and stuff, but really special thank you to Noah for letting us come out here and film this. We have a lot more on the horizon, and that is the first episode of Starving Artist. Raymond out.